So before I even get into this, I want to start this video off by saying if you are the type of person who qualifies a person, they're qualified to give advice if they've met a certain amount of success, then this probably isn't for you. I think that what I'm going to say should apply to everyone, but I could understand why you wouldn't want to hear it from somebody who hasn't made it or achieved certain things. So just prefacing that before I decide to get into it. So I woke up feeling all right. Wasn't feeling too hot, wasn't necessarily feeling bad, but I was okay. I'm coming out with a project with an artist named Pyro Lucane. I've mentioned him before. He has a project, it's on Even Biz. Go check that out. Shout out to Albany, New York. But I was making beats or whatever because we're getting ready to do another project together, and it's going to be produced by me. Now, I'm on MPC, I'm making beats or whatever, and I get a notification that Sunny Digital is live. He's streaming on his Discord. So I was in his Discord yesterday, and I was like trying to play beats and whatever. So I went in there, and I wanted to go in there again, right? Now, I got in there around 12:34. 12:34 is when I got in there and sent my first beat. Okay, cool. I didn't get out until 2:34, 2:35, going on 3 hours. So I was in there for like 2-3 hours, right? And after all that, I was listening to the beats that he was playing. I was they're a lot more trap influenced, right? And, as I do some trap beats here and there, but primarily I'm boom bap to the day I die. It's hip hop. So I never got to play my beat, right? I played the first one yesterday, but I never got to play my beat. And I was watching all these dudes get their music played. At one point, he brought in mad people. He brought in mad people to speak, right? And everybody was playing their beat or whatever. And there was a lot of dudes in there, man, that were nice. But I was watching other people. Like other producers, clown other producers. Now, no disrespect to anybody at all, not Sunny either, but he was allowing, he would ask them like, yo, what do you guys think? And they would be, they would be mean. And the thing is, some stuff wasn't good, but the majority of that stuff was hard. Like a good portion of that stuff was hard. And toward the end, right, there was this one dude in particular. He played his beat, and Sunny was like, oh, wow, bro, it was hard. It was something that Lil Baby would rap over, right? But, they started clowning the kid because it sounds like a type beat, and that's what kids is doing now. That's what people are doing nowadays, type beats, right? I've even done that myself, right? But the thing was, it was good. He was working toward his market for whatever he wants to do as far as like making those types of beats for that artist. It was good. It was hard, and you could call it generic to some extent, but it was actually good. But that dude got up out of there. And he didn't come back. I didn't see him anymore. And I wanted to text him and talk to him and be like, yo, shoot him a message like, yo, you good, bro? Like, you'll be all right. Cool. That was during the stream, right? I didn't like that. I typed in the group. I was like, yo, y'all did him dirt, but all right, whatever, boom. Fast forward to around the time I'm about to get off. This kid, 12 years old. This kid is 12. Right? I went and I'm listening to the beats or whatever. This kid is nice. When I tell you this kid is nice, I mean he's nice. The beats that he was playing The beats that Sonny was playing from this 12-year-old kid was astounding, right? And long story short, Sonny was like, yo, this kid is 12 and he's surpassing y'all like crazy, yada, 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 right? At that moment, shout out to him. No, and this is no disrespect at all. Like, I mean, I'm not dissing nobody. I'm not dissing Sonny. I'm not dissing nobody. But these are the things that I've noticed, right? At that moment, I didn't even get to play my beat, like I said. So I started feeling bad. Because, like, damn, that was really good. And there's a lot of really good niggas in here. One of them even was like, Sonny was like, yo, your sample chops are amazing. And it's like, damn, bro, play my shit, because I could chop some shit for sure. That I can do, right? And I remember thinking, I just felt bad. I got off. I didn't even care if he played it no more. I left the Discord. And I just felt like I can't compete. And then I thought to myself, right? That kid started making beats. He said, like, in a few months, like, he just started doing this, right? My message to everyone, do what it is that you want to do. Don't be discouraged. Do what you want to do. Do what works for you. If you want to make type beats, make type beats. If you want to get a placement, get a placement. If you want to make lo-fi beats and you want to be the best producer on SoundCloud, do what it is that you want to do. I think a lot of people, including myself, spend too much time focusing on what other people are doing, or, what, I should do this, I should do that. Do what you want to do. Make what you want to make. Some of the greatest artists of all time have had the wackest beats. And that's not even my opinion. Everyone has a miss, but it worked. And that's one thing that I've learned. It works. Every label turned down Jay-Z. Every label turned down Jay-Z. And it wasn't until he built his own record label that he got hot. And now we see where that has gotten him. Do what you want to do. There's so many different avenues that we have nowadays where people will like what you're doing. Somebody's going to like it, There's so many opportunities now versus back then. And that's another thing that I had to realize, is that I didn't have what these kids had, I didn't have FL. I didn't have the YouTube tutorials. I didn't have none of that. I had to figure things out for myself. I didn't even have a computer. So learning and teaching myself is what worked for me over the years. But don't get discouraged if you can't get something. Don't get discouraged. Keep going. Keep going. Keep fighting a good fight. Keep pushing yourself. Remain consistent. Also, if this is something that you enjoy doing, forget what everybody else is talking about. Forget what Sonny is saying. I don't care if your favorite producer tells you to stop. Don't stop. If this is something you love and enjoy, keep fighting at it. And if you feel like you could be better, then be better. There's nothing wrong with that. Keep doing what it is that you want to do. There's so many opportunities out here for all of us. There's a quote or a saying that I like, and it says that comparison is a thief of joy. What works for dude might not work for you. What works for you might not work for somebody else. We all have a path, and we all have different ways and views of thinking, and that can translate into the art. It'll manifest itself in different ways. I think that it would be everyone would be in a better position if they just focused on the art and not so much the world surrounding their opinions and views on the art. Bottom line, do what works for you. Be yourself. Don't get discouraged. For all the producers out there, keep going. Make what you want to make. Don't let none of this shit get you down. If you didn't get your placement, keep going. If you haven't gotten to that, I don't know, that 20 monthly listener mark, or you haven't gotten 1 million monthly listeners, keep going. You'll get there. It'll happen. And when it does, you'll be happy that you did it. The key is to remain consistent. Stay true to yourself and remain consistent. And I think everybody will be fine. Peace and love. Don't do drugs. I'm out.